even know what happened there.
I'm like, that joint was mad short.
No, I accidentally deleted our intros.
What?
W host.
Hey, I can
over here.
I can re-upload it. It's no big deal. But we're back from
We gotta redo that.
yeah, we're back from hiatus. That's what it is. So I had a brain fart. Excuse me. Made Spider King, aka Mr. aka the villain of the Blerd Cartel, and we are here. It's Wednesday. You know what time it is? Roundtable. So we got the bros and sis here. So Mr. Hot Take. I think that's the fucking Monterey.
Hey, Mr. fucking Monterey to you. I appreciate everybody joining us for another one of the episodes of Roundtable. We do our best to contain the villain that is the Amazing Spider Cam, and I can't do this alone, so we have a colorful crew of collective people.
I think they treat me like I'm a damn gremlin at 3 a.m. Like, come on.
Beginning with the brother Menace to my right.
How you go from introducing yourself to introducing people? That's what I do.
Hey, I'm running this. Too late.
You don't have to answer a minute. You don't have to.
I mean, if he gonna introduce me, I'm saying, why be rude? You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what to do.
Man,
You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what to do. It's your boy Menace Society 3. Add me on TikTok. Do what I always do. Talk real stuff like I always do, and debunk him with his nastiness like always. Let's go ahead and get it started.
Why am I getting treated like this today?
Oh, it sounds wonderful. Then, of course, under the Menace, we do have the main man, the Isekai King. How you doing today, my good brother?
Listen, all is good on mine. All is good. I can't complain. I am Isekai King. You can follow me on YouTube, TikTok, all socials, talking all things anime, especially One Piece. More skits to come.
So how do you like his intro you versus my intro you? Actually, the man of the Daily Devil Fruit. He's on TikTok. Well, you go ahead, answer this guy.
I was like, no. I do like your intro because I reinforce it, so it's like a double up. But Monterey did a good job. But Kim, I'll give it to you. I do like your introduction better, but you've also done it more. So, this is Mr. fucking Monterey Hudson's first time doing this, so I'm sure as he gets acclimated, only get better from here.
Shit, if you knew better, you gotta
change it up every so often.
So, Noises, you want me to introduce you? You want the hot takes guy to introduce you?
I'm a neutral party in this.
You know what we have to do. You know what we have to do today? We have to get rid of this nastiness. So let's get rid of that nastiness until we get through the introduction. Until we get through the introductions, let's get rid of it. So of course we have the one, the only, the noiseless poet with the bars that you may not hear. How you doing today?
I mean, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? There's
You're a little nervous now.
some situations going on right now, I guess. But Andy Poet on TikTok. I do Noiseless Poet on Twitch and YouTube. That's me.
Of course. And then of course we do have the one, the only, the man who reached over 1,000 followers on TikTok, the live man himself, the Instacart Watson. How you doing today?
Thank you. The Instacart was for this other TikTok. I got to take that down, but shouts out to y'all. Good to see y'all again. Happy holidays coming up. Now that I got my guy Noiseless Poet here, I'm gonna have to say this more often. Shouts out to the Broken Wrist Boys. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to what is his name? Static Sosa. Shout out to Cam Thomas. He's killing it right now.
We're gonna have some words about that Broken Wrist Boys.
AOT was not that good. Okay, that ending.
Oh, here you go.
About that. That's all I got to say.
But we ain't even time for the hot takes. But since we do have some hot takes, we do have the man, the myth, the legend, the sage, not of Six Pass, but of the Simps. Tim Chaos, how you doing today? I'm
good. Since when am I the one for the hot takes? I like the Attack on Titan ending, by the way, too. So I hope that's not that controversial. It's your boy King of Chaos. I've been MIA for a minute, y'all. So happy to be back on here. You can follow me at King of Chaos _1, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram-ish, and I got 10 followers on Twitter, so we're kind of big deal now. I don't know. Just had to throw that out there.
And then finally, last but certainly not least, the one who's going to keep us all under containment since we're already running out, and we do have a little bit of beauty to join our wonderful cast today with all these ugly mugs. It is the one and only Ebony Moonbeam of Waifu Views. How are you doing today?
Hey everybody, thanks for having me per usual. Ebony _Moonbeam, that's where you can find me on damn near everything but Twitter. I got a different name on Twitter. Maybe I'll tell y'all that one day, but I'll be showing out. Anyways, I am 1/3 of the female Blerd-led podcast, Wifey Views, that airs Sundays at 5 p.m. Pacific time, 8 p.m. Eastern time. We have a great show this upcoming Sunday. We are actually going to have the special guest, the world-renowned known M'Baku cosplayer, Uwu Poppy himself. So it's going to be a really good, hot, interesting episode. And I'm still dropping stuff on my TikTok page as a cosplayer for 31 days of spooky season and whatnot. And though my camera was off, I heard the bullshit that came out of Watson's mouth. And one thing we already know we're not going to do is talk about Attack on Titan. So say one more thing, and I'm going to log in here and kick your ass out. Let's have a great show, guys.
Well, now that we finish up.
Hold on.
Why do you
now we finish our wonderful introduction, we can give it back to the villain himself. Villain, you can have it back now.
We gotta pay some bills, but shout out to Blerd official, Blerd.com. They got some new merch dropping, so grab some of this Spider Punk merch that they do have on Blerd.com, and also some Demon Slayer inspired merch that they do have on the website. So check out Blerd.com also. And as Ebony Moonbeam said, Waifu Views Sundays 8 p.m. on YouTube, on Facebook, on their YouTube channel, on the Blerd Cartel YouTube channel, on our Facebook also. Don't forget, shout out to the Blerd Syndicate also. And shout out to, he's not here because niggas gotta work, so shout out to What It Sound Like tomorrow after Welcome to Hollywood. And shout out to Honey and Cocoa Podcast Fridays. It make sense on Saturdays, 8:30 p.m. And also don't forget we are sponsoring Molar's MK1 tournament. So our bracket was on Friday, I think. So yeah, Friday at 8 was our bracket, and the bracket will continue on to January. For all that, so yeah, and Alpha Hybrid joins us also. So the topic of this joint is 10 things anime fans take too serious. So I think we had a list online, 10 things Black people take too serious, and I would like to ask y'all, what do y'all think number one was on that list?
Spades.
Yeah, right. Spades was number
cooking.
one.
Oh,
Spades was number
That's
one.
up there.
Spades and Uno.
Spades is number one.
Spades was number one. Also,
learn how to play spades, y'all. Grow up.
I believe number two was Who's All Over There. So Who's All Over There was number two, I believe. Clocking out on time was on the top 10. Making sure my money's right. You can add both of those joints. Who's cooking the food? That's also up there. Also, so
who's gonna be there at the event?
Who's gonna be there was number two. Just like I'm not coming so there. So
no, I think it was 3. I think money was 2.
Top 5.
Yeah, money was 2.
I figured why not 10 things anime fans take too serious. So we're gonna rank them top 10. So the first one I want to put up. What do you think waifus is at on the top 10?
Probably at like a
top
5.
3.
Top 5. I was going. It's crazy. I was actually going to say 3. Nah, I'll say it's top 5 though.
Definitely.
Top 5.
I think it's 10.
I don't know. I feel like that shit kind of gotta be kind of low.
It's 5 because
we're adults though. Like
not every anime fan is like that, but the weebs are crazy.
Facts, and they're
The weebs are crazy about the waifus. Be having pillows and everything. So.
You know what? 8. Fuck it. Let's go 8.
So this is
went from top 5 to 8.
I thought about it.
You're gonna say 3, and then you go to 8.
So
I don't like that. The switch up is playing too safe.
No more.
I'm so glad you're back, Chaos. I've missed you.
So we're not giving it scores. We're on a scale of 1 to 10. Where would we put that one at?
Yeah, we're ranking the top 10.
Yeah, so I'm just making sure I got that right. For waifus, I would feel
it might be 10 or 8.
It's 3.
I'm feeling waifus actually is bottom 5. I'm feeling like that's a little low because people we don't bash each other for your waifu choices. It's just more or less which one do you prefer. You ain't gonna really bash nobody for saying, okay, I really want Robin over Nami, more or less. You ain't really bash.
You're definitely gonna ask the question. You're gonna ask.
Yeah, but that's what. Yeah, that's part of what makes it.
What
Like,
2D,
you
what
gonna
2D
ask.
villains get you going?
I would say it's like a 5 or a 6.
Now you can tell a lot
I'm
about
thinking
what
like
somebody
8.
into by their wife.
I'm thinking like 8.
Absolutely no. I'm gonna give it.
I'm
3.
leaning closer to
doubling-
6.
So listen, I only started waifu as a soft intro, so we go into power scaling.
That's number 2.
That's gotta be
Number
like
2.
top three.
Power scaling gotta be
Number
top 3.
6.
That's
It's not.
number 2.
It's
That's
not.
number.
Most people don't
I
power
don't
scale.
agree with
I was
that.
about
Power
to say there is a large
scaling.
amount
I
of
feel
the
like it's
anime
probably like
community
6.
that do not power scale. I
Yeah,
think
they
you
do.
are
You're right.
overthinking it because y'all power scale.
Yeah,
But
it's
the
like
I don't
average
power
viewer
scale.
does not power
I
scale.
they can
don't
they
I've
can use
seen
relative
people in my
scaling.
comments.
This person's
so.
comparative to this person. That's all they need for the most part. You don't need to like.
Okay.
I need to see the full.
Goku's hyper multi-galaxy level, but Ichigo actually bent space. Most people don't need to do all that.
So
And a lot
I
of the
would
time,
say,
nah.
because of what I think number 1 is, I think
Or
power
could be.
scaling by default has to be like 2 or 3 because of what I think number 1 is. I'm just not gonna say it, but I'll say power.
I
It's
know
not
what one
because I
should
agree.
be.
I agree with
Most
Ebony
people
and
don't even know
everybody
math. How they gonna
Hold
power
on,
scale?
real quick.
No.
Mine. Do
It's not.
you think the minority power scale or the majority power scale?
See,
The
that's
minority.
right. Most people don't power scale. Ebony's right about that. They
Alright, so
don't power
it
scale.
would be
The
at the
problem
bottom, if that was
is
the case.
that even though people
Right.
don't power scale,
Oh.
they will still take those things that they say as facts. Like there could be 1,000 people that don't know how to, scale quote unquote Goku to universal, but they will say and take something that another scaler said and put that as facts in an argument and be like, oh, well,
It's me and
I heard
you,
this
it's me and you
make this
power
person
function.
multiversal, and we'll go straight with it.
All right, hold on, real quick. Minutes, where you got power scaling at?
You said power scaling?
Yeah.
That's got to be top 3, man. Because like, especially depending on like what
It's 5
anime you're
at
talking
best.
about, like people really be taking that stuff to heart. Like it's like Naruto in particular. Depending on like how you talk to a particular Naruto scaler, they act like you don't know nothing about the show based off of how you like talk about certain characters. Like, because I think to me it's not a big deal at all. Like it's legitimately not a big deal. But the way people make it a big deal in conjunction to the story, as if that power scaling needs to be a big deal as like the plot of the story. That's why I'm like,
I
it's
heard
gotta be
niggas
probably
say,
3, 4. Like it's.
shout out to people
It's
saying OG
because
Naruto.
you are a power scaler.
I'm not a power scale. I just understand dimensionality scaling. Like I'm just not stupid with it. That's
kind
a
of a
lot
power
of people's
scaler.
problem. That's a lot of people's problem. Like they think they actually understand scaling, and then when they just say some stupid shit and people disagree with it, it's like, oh yeah, you don't know what you're talking about. You didn't watch the show. It's like, boy,
Yeah, like
do
if
your
someone says
research.
Luffy is Toon
Do
Force.
this thing
I'm
called
like,
look on Google.
Shout
Like
out
people
to
just
Toon
don't
Force.
understand that.
Please,
Watson,
please don't start this.
I
I like
would
that,
put
huh?
it-
that bait.
I'll put it in the top 3, just because I think
Just following the
it's something.
trends.
I guess because it's on my TikTok, but like there's a lot of versus battle of this, that, and the third, and you end up power scaling in some way, shape, or form. So that's what I.
That's
see.
because your algorithm because of what you've liked, has told
Well, yeah,
you
but
that's
what
what
people
all.
power scale.
That is
Y'all are
not
wrong.
all of anime TikTok.
I know it's
Majority
not all
of
of
anime
anime.
watchers do not power scale.
Nobody's
It
saying
is
that's all of
5
anime.
at best. It is
Okay.
5 at best.
That's what
I don't
you
care what
think.
nobody says.
All right,
You're
hold on,
tripping. The average person
quick.
does not power scale.
Real quick. So, which do you think is higher, power scaling or true to the manga? Do you have them true to the manga?
True to the manga is like way higher than that.
I was about to say it's
Are you
definitely
serious?
higher.
True
It's
to the
not
manga is
canon.
probably
GT's
2.
not canon. People
That
rush
didn't
out of
happen
canon.
in the manga.
Exactly not.
Right.
That's
True to the
way higher.
manga's
No,
higher.
but manga readers
Not
be
GT not being
But see, the
canon though.
problem
People
is
rush
the
out.
majority
That
of
happened in
everybody
the
on.
manga.
But see, to the same argument, the majority of everybody on anime TikTok don't read manga. There are a lot of people that only watch anime and don't read manga. Like,
Yeah,
take
that's
Attack
the
on Titan, for example. Manga readers have been saying for at least 2 years that the ending sucks. Like, this is an opinion.
Nah,
I'm not
no, we
saying-
haven't. No, we haven't.
No.
We've not been saying that.
The majority of people.
No, they
And
have
I ain't
not
saying
been.
it's a fact, but
Nah.
I'm just giving you I'm just an example, not fact. The majority of manga readers have said, oh, the anime ending sucks. It sucks for 2 years, like, for example. And anime watchers ignore that because the majority of anime watchers are not going to follow what a manga reader says, period, point blank, until they see it for themselves.
Just like I ignore power scaling.
See,
telling
but
you.
I don't think about it. So I'm.
All right, hold on.
Because
Hold on.
Sailor Moon is the GOAT. Okay.
All right, hold on.
Right.
Izuka Hakeem, what do you think is higher, power scaling or true to the manga? Negro.
I want to say power scaling is hard because, like I said, I know 10 people that watch anime. Out of those 10, only 2 of them read the manga. So that already eliminates 80% of people. So I can't put that as a majority. And within the community that actually cares about it, it's way higher. But as a broad example, anyone on the internet, ton power scaling over that. Because even if people don't read the anime and whatnot, they'll be like, but he can't be this person. And that creates a whole other argument. So,
Ebony Moonbeam, what do you think is higher?
I do think power scaling is somewhat higher because there are a lot of anime only people. However, I put power scaling at like 5, if that. So I would put this at 6.
All right, so I want to start with King of Chaos on this. Tribalism, where do you think that goes at?
As far as like an anime, like
Oh, I'm a One Piece Negro. I'm a
oh god,
Negro.
now we're in like a real top 3 because certain people like absolutely
The tribalism is crazy. It's just like I'm standing on this Naruto hill. I heard people say I never watched Naruto. I only watched Boruto, and Naruto is the best show. Nigga, what?
I have to.
Right, no, for real. So people like I know a guy who says he'll never watch Boruto. He asked me, should I watch Boruto or One Piece? Now I'm explaining a bunch of cool stuff about One Piece, how it's longer. I like it though, I'm explaining about the cool stuff happening in Boruto. He's like, yeah, I'm just gonna watch One Piece. I was never gonna watch Boruto in the first place. I'm like why'd you even ask? He's like, oh, I'm a One Piece fan. I just wanted to hear your argument for it. Tribalism is crazy with anime fans, particularly One Piece and My Hero folks. They're different breeds of human.
Noiseless Poet, what do you got for the 3? Power scaling, tribalism, and what was the other joint?
Manga, true to manga?
The manga Negro.
Anybody
You're not on mute, but
we can't hear you.
put your mic down. Is there a noise?
We can't hear you.
No, he needs
I can hear him.
I can't hear
I
him.
can't hear him.
My man talking.
Wait,
in the
who?
ether.
Noiseless Poet.
Oh.
He's going by his name right now, so
I thought you were talking about Cam.
No,
No,
we
we can't hear you.
you might
You might have to jump out. And jump back
Unplug.
in. Yeah.
Reset.
All right, check your audio settings. Yeah. No.
You definitely can't. Alpha Hybrid, do you have a say in this?
Okay.
I will say the tribalism's higher, but I do think that both that and power scaling are top 3. I'll probably say tribalism gets 2 and power scaling gets 3.
That's crazy. I can think of 3 right now that are higher than that.
All right, so let's go to.
I'll let you know because I'm sure he's gonna say it if he doesn't.
Let's go to let's go to animation carries the show.
What was that one?
I don't think that's on there at all.
That's like
I didn't hear what you said.
Animation carrying the show.
Oh,
It is a thing.
That's
Yeah,
the
I
only
mean,
people who don't like Demon Slayer.
It's a thing, but it's not high.
That's only people that hate Demon Slayer, to be honest.
Right.
There's some anime out there that got some funky ass animation, but it's got a good ass story to it. So I mean, I think to a lot of people, really, as long as it can like keep them intrigued with the story, then the animation's fine.
We in a generation that used to watch Shin-Chan. I don't want to hear nobody talk about animation with a monkey problem. And we put Shin-Chan as a good anime, which is fine. It's good, but I'm not hearing it.
Yeah, I can hear you.
That's a
Right. I never watched Shin-Chan.
You haven't watched much of anything. We've established that.
I watched plenty of things.
No, because see, I was trying to be. I came here ready to be nice, and then my camera was off. I was doing shit in the background, and all I hear is this uncultured Negro talking about one of the greatest anime of all time. The audacity. That's the audacity.
Now, what I was saying though, I would have put.
Yo, y'all not right.
I would have put tribalism at like 3. True to the manga, I read a lot of manga, so I was kind of biased at first. But I would say, like, a lot of people really don't read it like that. So True to manga will probably be at like 6, and then I'll put power scaling at like 5. Because again, like a lot of people don't do it.
This for everybody. I know this is going to be probably a top 5. It has spoilers.
2.
Yep.
A lot of shit that's above the 3 you named out hybrid.
Everybody was talking. I didn't hear a word you just said.
It's crazy.
I said that's what I was telling you about. You were like, those are definitely 3, and I said I could think of 3 higher. Spoilers is one of them.
But for spoilers, this niggas to this day didn't know that Escanor died. I'm like, come on.
Yeah, no, hold on, because in response to that, you got to remember that most people stopped watching that show after the animation got bad.
That's their fault.
That's mine.
No, that's literally their fault on that one.
It is, but I'm just saying.
Escanor kicked the bucket, and it's like you spoiled it, and it's
I think
like
that anything after years old in animation is not considered a spoiler, but if it hasn't been animated and it just happened in the manga, like, come on, bro.
JJK
like, are you serious? Well, not even that. I had somebody try and ruin something for other people in Fire Force, and I was like, Fire Force, at the time, the manga had literally just ended. It had only been about 6 months since, like, what Shinra did happen. And obviously, if you don't know the correlation between that and Soul Eater and all that shit like that, it was a major spoiler. And I got into like a full-fledged fight with somebody, and they're like, "Well, it's not my fault you don't read the manga." I'm like, "Bitch, I read the manga, and I know what happens. I'm just trying to help other people."
I think it goes right back into that argument of just like anime watchers versus manga, because it's like JJK is a prime example of this. So many people are caught up with JJK that it's like when you talking about current JJK, you literally aren't spoiling stuff because so many people are hip on it. But on the same time, I know a lot of people that are only anime only for JJK. So they're like, no, why would y'all talk about Shibuya Insane? Why would y'all talk about stuff that happens in the Conan game? Why would y'all talk about the less stuff that happens? I'm like, for me personally, I'm like, look, this has literally been stuff that's been out for months. I'm specifically just talking about information that's already been talked about. If y'all choose to not read up on this, respectfully, I'm not going to feel sorry for that. Like,
respectfully,
I give a spoiler warning. I always give a spoiler warning.
Respectfully, I'm a block you.
Yeah,
I will give a spoiler warning, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I'm just like, if this is something that literally has been out for like a lengthy period of time and you still just specifically choose, I'm just going to be that nigga that only watch anime, I'm like, if you get spoiled for people that you know are manga readers that read and talk manga, don't get upset about that. Like that's your own choosing. Like it happens. Shit. Like you know what I'm saying?
One thing. The slip up is one thing, but a lot of people intentionally spoil it for other people. Like if I come in and I sit there and post on someone's page where they're like, "Damn, so I'm dodging spoilers," and I'm like, "I've been lucky. I ain't got the new spoiler from JJK," and someone literally comes in and comments and spoils it. I can't say that word. It starts with a C, ends with a T, 4 letters. Use your imagination.
But see, on the Blerd Cartel place, I posted a meme of Gojo in heaven with everybody else, and everybody got so mad. So I like to read some comments of that, and people just.
But see, with me, at least when I was on TikTok, I always saw people give spoiler warnings. That's the reason why I didn't really count this higher than the other ones, because I have not personally seen like people get into debates about that. Like people take that seriously. It was always just like hey, because I know that everybody doesn't read the manga, yo, this is just as a courtesy, go ahead and just skip.
I thought somebody else wanted to go, but everybody was quite upset. So the one comment was, "Posts like this make me regret following people and communities that post about anime." Well, brother, like come on, dude. Like, we actually had to stop like being upset because somebody posts a spoiler. You may be walking into spoiler territory going in the internet. I mean, I'm just saying. So it should be on the top list. You know what I mean? So
Wait, which one?
Spoilers.
Spoilers. So you can't get spoiled anymore, really.
But there are a good chunk of people that don't care about spoilers.
Me too.
I think there's so many more that care
so
about spoilers, especially anime only people care
y'all
way
are
more
killing me
about
with this.
spoilers.
But see,
Stop using y'all bias right now, because that's really what
I
y'all
don't care
doing right
about
now.
no
That's
spoilers.
so
If I
biased.
told you
biased.
yesterday,
I'm bringing up
if I
a
told
point.
you
I can use perfect examples like Dragon Ball. I know a lot of people that don't read the Dragon Ball Super manga that still to this day get
Because
spoiled
nobody
about shit
gives
that
a
happens
shit
in like the
about Dragon Ball
manga
anymore.
or like or
That's
you
like
know,
getting animated though.
that's
Right, that's why nobody
yo,
cares.
hold on.
That's why nobody cares.
Hold on.
It's not
That's showing
animated
bias.
anytime soon.
I'm not even
That's
gonna hold
showing
you.
bias.
what I'm talking about though, like a specific manga that's been out for a minute now that many people can easily just keep reading, because if you want to keep, like, if you are an only anime watcher for Dragon Ball, just read Dragon Ball Super. The next arc is right there, but they just want to be arrogant with it, like, I don't want to read manga, but they get mad when they talk about granola. The granola arc, people, stuff happens with Black Freeze, stuff happens with gas. Is like,
Well, if you put
that's
yourself
your
in
own
this
thing. I'm not gonna feel sorry for you. Like,
It's one thing
I've
if you put
been
yourself in
spoiled
this-
because I follow Boma and I do not care about Dragon Ball spoilers whatsoever, because by the time, if they ever animate it, I would have forgotten already anyway. So those type of things don't bother me. But when you know that JJK is continuously going, it's a popular ass anime, it ain't going nowhere, they're going to continue to animate, it's not getting canceled. Why are you spoiling something that just happened in the arc that you just watched, when that's literally the next arc we're gonna get in the anime?
Matter of fact, let me get this one. So I have two things for that. One, you should not put yourself in a position to be spoiled if you particularly care about a particular anime. That's one.
I agree with that.
Because like a lot of anime, look, we're in a time now where you have too many medias, whether it's social media, whether it's anime groups, whether it's Discord, whether it's TikTok. It's too many places where it's too easy to get spoiled. So one, don't put yourself in a position to do so. Two, the problem is, unless your name is like My Hero Academia, for example, Attack on Titan, a lot of anime don't just come out on a sequential basis to where it's easy to not get spoiled. Taking JJK, for example, JJK has been, what, 2-3 years between season 1 and season 2? It's like you have to keep yourself from being spoiled for so long that I can't blame you for just letting yourself get spoiled by accident. I'm sorry, like 2-3 years? I'm sorry.
Spoiled on accident is one thing. People slip up and say things or whatever, but genuinely, right after something crazy happens, like with the main character, and you don't put spoiler warning before it, or you put the photo of it and then have the audacity to put spoiler warning, as if the first thing I'm not gonna see when I scroll is the big ass photo of the main character dying or whatever. Like, come on. That is a major spoiler, and you're just being disrespectful. If it's in the anime groups, I know not to go into. I know not to go into Blerd Cartel when something major just happens or whatever and stuff like that. But like I said, I had someone. I'm just using the group. Would you like me to use another group or promote another group? I didn't think so. So I'm using Blerd Cartel as an example. No, I'm just using them as an example. But there are lots of ways that people are genuinely bothered by spoilers. And I think that you can, even if you don't care, or you feel like it's hard to not spoil accidentally, you cannot sit here and say that that's not something majorly important to anime fans. A good majority of anime fans, there are more anime watchers than there are manga readers.
And that's why,
That's
when I asked, what's stopping you from reading the manga? It is free.
So
wait.
That right there is why I don't feel bad like in a particular way when people get spoiled, because it's like, if you specifically choose to just be an anime only watcher and you're just like, I just don't want to read, but then you have the audacity to get mad at people that talk about shit because they read. It's like, that is literally due to your own ignorance. Like, I
don't think that's ignorant. Do you know how much time you have to squish out to stop doing what you're doing, to sit there and continuously read a manga?
I mean, reading.
You can't do other things while you.
I'm not gonna hold you. Like I'm wrong because this already turned into something else. This is the
I think it's mostly. I think it's mostly.
You have to remember that
the biggest issue ain't just people. It's trolls, man. It's trolls that do it.
I got two.
Hold on. Real quick.
It's like been two people talking.
Real quick. Hold on. King Chaos, get your joint on.
I'm just trying to say that, like, you have to remember that, like, as content creators, like, it's kind of our thing to be ahead of the spoilers too. So it's one thing for us to say, like, oh, well, yeah, we'll read the manga. You know, other people are choosing, you know, not read it. But like we're doing it for a reason, a purpose. We're not just doing it just to enjoy, you know, completely. So that's also something to keep in mind. Like being up at like 12 a.m. to get the spoilers for JJK, that's normal for me. That's just a normal like Tuesday into morning, Wednesday day. Okay. What I'm saying is that a vast majority of people aren't doing that. So, you know, Ebony Moon, we got a point. When you see like people, these banners of certain people like split in half, like, I kind of feel bad.
But I'll say this. Well, after no disclosure, you had something to say, and then we'll go Alpha Hybrid, and then
I was gonna say, like, most of the people who do the kind of spoiling that I feel like she's mentioning, those are typically like trolls. Now, I made a mistake one time and accidentally spoiled something one time because I didn't think about it. Because, you know, I read like a shit ton of manga. I read at least like a few things that come out every day. So like, I don't think about it sometimes, and I got excited about something I saw, so I posted about it. And one of my people that joined my Discord hit me up and was like, "Hey man, it's kind of fucked up that you put that on there and didn't do a spoiler warning." I was like, "Oh shit, man, my bad."
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? So I mean, I understand. Like she said, some people do make a mistake, but I feel like a lot of anime people are trolls because they don't get out their basement and they
real
like
quick,
to try to ruin shit for people.
Real quick, and then I'll vibrate and go. Listen, you notice how Western comics, nobody gives a fuck about that. Nobody says, "Oh, why'd you spoil Spider-Man? Don't do that."
Oh, what you talking about? In-game? In-game? Are you crazy?
Comics, not comics.
Hold on. Okay, all right.
Not the movie.
I'll also say I don't mind spoilers like that.
Dude, like Western comic book niggas don't give a fuck. They will post it. You're waiting for a comic book readers to talk about this and make a video about it. You're waiting for a comic to explain. You're waiting for a variant to talk about these comic arcs and stuff like that. That there's no tears. It's just there's only tears for these Jap Negroes that's waiting on this fucking backwards comic book to come out that's in black and white. I'm just like, why are y'all crying about this? Relax. But that's just me, you know. Just saying. Alpha Hybrid.
Nah, this
not doubling down in the comments. That's crazy.
Who's the comic book Negroes in here?
No, but at least when it comes to this, like I said before, I was never a really big person that really cared about spoilers. I just made sure for other people it's just like, hey, it's a spoiler, but I can see what she's talking about. And just judging based on how the conversation went, this would, like, I can see that this is a big thing for some people.
Hot take, did you have something?
I got like two things. I got two things for it. One,
it wasn't gonna be one thing. I know that.
No. It's just for Ebony's thing of, like, you know, the reason why people don't choose to read manga is because of life. I find that to be crap. The only reason I say I find that to be crap is because it takes longer to sit and watch a 20-minute episode of an anime than it would be to sit down and read 3 manga of the same anime. I'm sorry, that's just the truth. It does not take long to read a manga. Like, it's not like mangas are like, you know, 100 pages per, you know, iteration. Any episode that comes out of, take JJK for example, is all of like 15 pages. It takes all of a couple of minutes to get through.
It takes longer to type your displeasure for somebody spoiling it versus.
So I can't say it's because of life. It's just more of just people choose not to want to take it in, you know, manga wise. They want to take it in animated wise like we used to. So that'd be one.
I love to read, and I have so many books that it's just sitting still and not being able to do anything else but sit still and read a book is not as easy as it used to be. I don't know, but I don't know y'all lives. I don't know y'all lives. I don't know what y'all do in y'all personal life. I don't know if y'all got friends outside of the internet. I don't know if y'all got families. I don't know if y'all cook y'all dinner before y'all get on the show and shit. So I don't know about any of it. So I don't know what y'all make time for. I'm just saying, for me, as someone that is on this show, on another show, my own content creator, my own showrunner, or whatever, with a 9-to-5 job and friends,
and sleep.
you know. And sleep, and nigga, I gotta eat. I gotta cook.
I'm not saying that as real. I'm saying that it's more of people just choose not to read a manga than they can't. That's the only thing I'm saying. It's pure choice. And the other thing is only because it's not like people care about spoilers in general. We only, like you, for example, we only care about certain spoilers. And so in that way, it's almost impossible to avoid, spoiling people if you do anything on a major thing, because I don't know what spoilers you care if you don't care about it. If I didn't know Ebony Moonbeam and she just looked on my channel, I would never know that she didn't care about Dragon Ball spoilers, but she cared about Attack on Titan. I'd never know that. And I almost never know that about any person, because only certain spoilers people are just really going to care about. So I can't put spoilers super high because it's almost impossible in certain aspects to be able to get it right or wrong, or avoid everything, or which ones you care about and which ones you don't.
I just want to say, anybody who puts real quick, anybody who puts spoilers above a 5, I promise you, every time I drop a new video with a clickbaity thumbnail with a huge spoiler on, I'm sending it to each and every one of you. So make sure we vote.
I feel like if you're gonna, I get what you're saying, Monray, but I feel like the fact that we're even able to have this discussion where there are people saying spoilers matter to people and spoilers don't matter to me and stuff like that still shows that it is important. Regardless if spoilers matter or don't matter, the conversation itself shows that not only should it be on the list, but it's pretty high. It's just you're on one end of the spectrum of not caring, or you're able to go with it or whatever compared to the other person. But like I said, when it came to power scaling, for instance, some people just don't care about power scaling at all. Like at all, they're not here. You will even say that there's certain things that you understand why people are spoiled, or that people do get spoiled, and all of that stuff like that, which easily, in my opinion, makes it naturally above that. Just for the simple fact that we're having this discussion about it so strongly.
Real quick to move on, so we only got to stay on this. I'll put the next one up as a new anime hype or new manga hype. You can put it up there.
Kagurabachi.
Yeah, Kagurabachi.
Shit.
What's with that meme? I don't get it. Why is everyone hyping that up so much? Like, I've read it.
He's just a nigga with a sword, and then he's just killing people.
I've got a sword right there, and I'll be a nigga with the sword. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
okay.
So what do y'all put anime? The new anime hype, like new anime season, it's just like
bottom 5.
I don't think.
Okay, what we said bottom 5.
Is one the highest and 10 the lowest? Because we're saying bottom 5.
One is the highest, 10 is the lowest. But I don't think anime hype hasn't been a thing since 2019. That's all I'm saying.
It's more like anime gets hyped when something happens manga wise or anime wise, then it'll get hyped. Like Gear 5, when Gear 5 came out,
That's my next one. So no one's on anime hype. Fine. Breaking the internet. How?
Oh my gosh,
man! No, no, that's not top 10. Stop. That's only a name because
Breaking the
Dragon Ball and One Piece.
The Gear 5 Negroes wouldn't just like out here just perpetuating just crazy.
Do you want to know why that made that such a big deal? Because of the fact that it was so monumental to the greatest manga of all time, the greatest anime. So when you have such an anticipated, transformation, everybody's anticipating, right? You gotta compare it to the most talked about transformation, which is Super Saiyan. So whenever you have any song that clearly everybody's just wanting to see the hype, but everybody's ready for the anticipation, they're ready to see the actual spectacle of Gear 5. You got to compare it to the ultimate spectacle transformation, which was the ultimate build of spectacle transformation, which was Super Saiyan. And people take that, breaking the internet thing out of proportion like crazy. Because
I think
where was the internet when that happened anyway?
I don't think nobody. We didn't really know that was gonna happen like that.
Because Crunchyroll went down for just a little bit. It wasn't anything egregious, but it wasn't the same thing. It literally was not anything. It was whenever Goku went.
my God, it's
that shit literally like broke the internet for almost a day and a half. Like that is absolutely breaking the internet off of transformation. People just wanting to look up.
Crunchyroll servers are down.
I have a point to make. about that. Though.
Crunchyroll.
Because people bring up the fact. No, I'm not one of the people who really cares much about the fact that whether it break the internet or not. Because if I like it, I like it. But when people say, "Oh, well, it didn't break the internet like Ultra Instinct did," well, for starters, Ultra Instinct was really the first one to do it, to cause it to crash like that. But you would be foolish to think that they don't put in precautions to try to keep that from happening afterwards. So it's not that it wasn't a big moment, but you can't really expect for it to happen the same way that it did. You know what I'm saying? It's not ever going to happen like that again. Not
to
ever.
A lot of anime fans, breaking internet is just something that just like it just blows up.
They just be talking.
Because Baryon Naruto broke the internet, and then it was like something else happened that broke the internet. Then some big manga thing happened that broke the internet. I'm like, y'all.
Wait, hold on. When did Baryon break?
But servers do crash.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what people was talking about. Like when it happened, people were talking about, Baryon Naruto broke the internet. Then like something else happened. It was like some other transformation that broke the internet. Then something happened in the manga, a crazy moment happened, broke the internet, and that's when I'm like, okay, I get it. Something that just y'all talk about, a transformation that happens that's popular, breaks the internet. Got it.
I didn't even hear about Baryon mode till I started seeing power scaling videos.
The cap is insane.
Oh no,
you didn't hear about Baryon mode
when it was in its prime.
I didn't hear about Baryon mode until power scaling videos started happening.
Y'all are wild.
I agree.
That's
probably because it was in Boruto. And I dropped that shit after 75 episodes.
So, that one there was a violation. Personally, I wouldn't have it. And if
I found out about that shit. Look,
I heard about
that better be on here. Boruto better be on here because
after 75 episodes of Boruto, I dropped it. I gave it more episodes than I normally give anything because I love Naruto.
You're watching. Oh my.
But it's 75. Why? Whose fault is that? It's their fault.
Right.
So you don't remember
episodes.
Okay, so when Naruto's out here literally chasing cats and going out for looking for
Wait a
bunnies
minute.
Hold
on. Wait.
That's called story.
Hold on.
You talking about the old?
Hold on.
Yeah, the OG Naruto. It's filler. Yeah, y'all don't remember all those.
OG Naruto had already. But hold up though. Because OG Naruto already earned his spot.
Now we turn on Land of Waves?
At the beginning, it earned
OG Naruto already earned his spot. It already cemented itself before it started doing that crazy shit.
No, it did not. What are you? Oh my god.
But did it go 75 episodes without any major plot points?
Major plot. There's plenty of major. Look, I'm sorry. If y'all don't, if it flies over y'all heads, y'all don't see the overarching themes because y'all.
Boruto is boo boo.
Hey. Like we were just talking about people who don't read manga, so hey, we ain't gotta. Fair enough.
Just saying.
Fair enough.
I read manga, but I'm not gonna look up a manga for a show.
You would have had to throw hands with me if I had to read that manga just to see Sasuke go.
I have to go to some crazy links.
It's not even.
You see how far I have to go.
That's from Naruto Shippuden.
It's just like what people complain about when people try to get people to watch One Piece, because some people don't like the art, some people don't like how long it is. You know what I'm saying? And I, as a One Piece fan, I accept that. But you get people who complain like, why you always trying to convince me? And it's like people have to go harder to get people to watch Boruto. Well, if you go past the first 200 episodes, it actually get pretty good. Or if you just read it,
if you don't watch the filler,
like, I don't want to do that. Why do I have to see 200 episodes before I get to the relevant stuff that make it?
You just gotta follow the instructions. I'm trying to get y'all to.
Why is there instructions? Why can't just turn it on and watch it?
Coming from a One Piece fan, that is insane. A One Piece fan saying this out loud.
Look, from the moment Luffy jumped out the barrel on episode 1, I was interested.
We operate. Okay, I got you. We operate on two different wavelengths in it. That's your entertainment.
And I watch a lot of anime.
I'm into technical.
So I give most anime multiple chances, but Boruto, 75 episodes, bro.
But King of the Pirates, that's it. That's your hill.
That's something different though, because when you actually look at what Boruto is Naruto in peacetime, versus when they were in.
It's actually not.
I ain't gonna lie though.
Y'all don't know what y'all saying because y'all don't read or watch it.
When a One Piece Negro tell me, "Oh man, you just gotta keep on watching, man. You should just keep on." I go, bro. I watched 463 episodes.
No one said watch the episode.
You're not about to tell me that after almost the whole length of Naruto Shippuden, I'm still not vibing with it. I'm about to continue on for another 700 episodes.
Where are these numbers coming from? We went from 200 to 1,000 now.
Like I just don't understand the logic.
Is it Halloween? All this capcorn around here?
We're talking about One Piece though.
Real quick. So I got one real quick. I think it's underrated. I think it's old gen that can't transition.
You talking about like when they remake it and it's gonna blow up like it did before?
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
I'm saying it's an old gen anime watch that can't transition into
Oh, you talking about like the Watchers?
Yes.
That's like number 8.
Oh, so this is basically like
they bring up Dark Tournament, the best tournament arc ever. It's like Dragon Ball, the best anime ever. And it's like, you know, I can't get into his new gen. The MCs are soft. My MCs was spiking, and you know, and Samurai Champloo, and
I was waiting for her to say it again. I'm waiting for the violation button again.
I like the new.
Violate me because he know it's true.
I like the new gen anime. I just don't like Takemichi. He the only new gen MC I don't like.
Takemichi's ass, so yeah.
Takemichi is the only new, but like I like.
You don't like Deku?
But I do think the new gens. I mean, a lot of people got to realize these are teenagers. They gonna cry. But Takemichi's
Ichigo gets crap for crying in the rain, and he was like 15 or 16 at that point.
Yeah, Ichigo barely.
What do you mean?
Yeah, they barely cried back then.
Well, but when he did, it was a huge thing. Like Ichigo crying in the rain is a huge thing in the anime.
I was about to say, wait, you had to get through how many episodes for that?
It was in the filler though, so don't worry. I don't remember. I lost track.
No, you right, Cam.
I ain't got no magic. Crying, Deku crying, Tanjiro crying.
Nah, Deku kind of got me tight because I'm like, bro, it's every episode. My man sneezes, starts crying. Like it's just.
I did a drinking game with my wife where we said you take a shot if Takemichi start crying.
Jesus.
One episode, you done already took about 5 of them bitches. Yeah, trust me, I was over it.
Like I know we always, I make a lot of jokes about Vegeta might be the king of Hell, but that shit gotta be Takemichi, man.
The OG can bank on Death Note, Hunter x Hunter, Yu Yu Hakusho, Samurai Champloo, Rurouni Kenshin. It's like that was their era, and this new gen era ain't it? It's like
there's a lot of people like that. I might put it at 10. It
can't evolve with the times.
Yeah, it's a lot of the old school. I'm not trying to make a shot at DBZ. It's a lot of the old DBZ fans because they like, there'll never be anything better than Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Z is the best.
That's why I'm saying ain't nothing better than Dragon Ball.
Bro, and the crazy part is, I'm like, how many times are you just gonna recycle the same type of story?
DBZ ain't the best old gen.
You right. You ain't never gonna hear me disagree with you.
What?
Yeah. You right.
It's a young man with an old.
You just be on here lying.
It's a young man with an all green high school uniform that belongs to.
God, not the.
Let that go. You know what I'm saying?
Talk about Billy.
Go ahead and throw that in there one time.
The Yu Yu Hakusho.
You talking about hands rated E for everyone?
But I'm just saying, hey,
the weakest hands alive,
bro.
We gotta put some respect.
Bro, why can't only be
Elric? I'm just saying. We talking about
that's some fire.
I'm just saying.
Don't stand on brotherhood
until the world burns.
Also, real quick, I think this is an underrated one. I don't think it's going to make the top 10, but can't satisfy the audience.
Attack on Titan.
DBZ.
Dragon Ball Super.
Hold on, Watson, you like Dragon Ball Dogma when they were all babies, right? You like that shit, right?
What?
Bro, you know what I think is mad funny about that? Like,
hold on, real quick, Menace. Who's a Yu Hakusho Negro, real quick?
I've watched it.
Raise your hand for your Yu Yu Hakusho Negro.
Like you've watched it, or?
I'm just saying.
Well, watch it.
Hold on.
You can't see me,
real
but
quick.
yeah, I'll raise them.
I've watched.
You like that OVA they brought out, right?
I actually didn't see it.
There you go. ass. OVA was terrible.
Just me personally, I actually don't watch
He
OVAs.
did backstory and then the last mission for Yusuke, and it was terrible. We can't say
I don't really care for most OVAs. They need to
I just
make a movie.
I just don't watch OVAs like that.
Make a movie or give us some more episodes, but stop the bullshit.
Oh, we turn on OVAs.
First of all,
I can hold my favorite show accountable. It was not
this Samurai X OVAs was hidden back in the day. We're not gonna act like it.
I'm with you.
I'm trying to figure out if we've actually put a number to any of the ones
we can put a number.
We still got a couple more on the list before we do that, right?
We'll have a number at the end. Don't worry.
Oh, okay.
There's one that I know for a fact, like low key, we forgot about that. I know is definitively top 3. Can I just say it?
Which one?
It better not be mine.
It's like sub voice.
Sub versus dub.
Sub versus dub.
Do you know how many people I know straight up that said that they don't watch?
I thought that's the one that Munray was
right. I'm like, that's some of the
no, that's the one I was telling you about.
No, sub versus dub has to be easily 1 or 2.
I like sub v dub for 1.
I like it for 1. I can't think of much else outside of.
Go ahead.
Oh no, I know what can go as 1 if sub and dub is 2. Number 1 is absolutely, but can he beat Goku?
But see, hold on, because
that would go on the tribal list.
All right, so I thought that one is like power. Like I thought that would end up going into a power scaling conversation. That's the reason why I kind of had that as a power scaler, because that's how much.
I do want to ask what I think will be 1 is, and hear me out. I'm not a hater because I'm trying to go to the con, but
here we go.
The opinion of social media influencers. I seen a nigga on an RDC stream pay $50 to ask them, who do you think would be between? I'm like, nigga, why the fuck would you ask that? Hold on, you can ask that. I mean, fair enough.
Why you paying to ask that?
Yo, you gotta go on.
You can't get a question. Y'all laughing. What was your question, Kim?
The question was that. Well, what are your rank social media influencers? So a nigga was on the RDC stream and he gifted them $50 to ask them who will win in a 1v1 versus. And I forget the characters, but I know that not the characters intrigue me. The price tag of you. Why would you spend $50 of your money to get this person's opinion on who they win? And they didn't even answer the goddamn question.
But you can't act like Midnight Dre, and it's no chance. But bro, Midnight Dre is, and I follow him, bro. That's all he be doing. People will pay this man to really just go through this.
But see, I don't care about none of y'all opinions. I'm gonna be honest. I follow a lot of y'all, and I don't care. Like if your opinion is different than mine, then I don't care.
I do. I'm gonna fight with all y'all.
But that goes to what I thought.
Now, we don't care. Let me tell you.
No, that goes to what I originally thought a possible number 1 would be. I was gonna ask, where does versus battles go, like in the rank?
Yeah, but what
but you can't do that without power scaling.
Mari, this is what I'm saying. I got it.
No, you can pick them differently.
Either niggas is rich and they ain't got no kids. And so I'm just like, listen, I'm gonna just put. I'm gonna get this nigga $50 to tell me who they gonna win.
Nah, that still counts. That and what I thought
Kim,
Ebony
it ain't
said
about
was
the
power
verses.
scaling.
It's about getting acknowledged by someone famous.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
I mean, as far as people, look, for some of these people growing up, like this is like some of us are.
I ain't got no kids, and I ain't giving nobody no freaking $50.
That's just how it is.
You know all the things that can go to this sword rack that needs a sister, my nails, my hair, like equipment, underwear. Toothpaste. I can think of so many different things besides asking them random, which I love y'all and I am going to the con again, but random ass niggas basically their opinion. I'm not paying for that. For what? Like I appreciate your opinion if you offer it up to me, and if I agree, cool. If I disagree, I make my own video. or I just go about my business because your opinion doesn't matter.
Shout out to Alpha Hybrid for saying Midnight Dre, who's he's still an influencer on a lower tier, but niggas be paying him a little $2 to be like, you know what I mean?
That's different.
Nah, his thing's
but
it's not different because if you got hundreds of people sending you money, it's gonna
But some of that is to support the platform as well. Sometimes they want them to make more content, so they give a little here and there.
I don't know if somebody would give me $50 right now if I wanted it.
But you straight up saying, I want you to give me an answer to this specifically.
Yeah, but that's
different.
That's what his videos be. He be showing the thing saying like, "Oh, yo, can you?"
Also, real quick, showing the Cash App is crazy.
Like I said, there's
diabolical. Don't show my Cash App.
Nah, that is something that he do. Though.
There's a bunch of people that just.
I'm like, that's authentic. That's you're not bullshitting.
Because Cash App is crazy.
Go on his page. He be showing like the people.
I see it. I'm like, why is this nigga paying $2 to ask for this 1v1?
There's people that just take requests. There's people that take requests like that.
Hold on, and what's worse? I don't know what's worse, showing the Cash App or him showing your page and you got like 2 followers. That's crazy.
Nah, him putting on the
that's wild as fuck. You got 9 followers.
He be exposing these boys crazy.
Yo, he like this nigga paid me $5 with his 9 followers to ask me who will win this fight. I'm like, damn.
Okay, there's people that hold up. Like the respect just show the username.
In like 2 years, when I've got like 100,000 followers, if you slide me 50, I promise I'll answer, bro.
If you slide me 50, I will hide your shit. You ain't got. I ain't gonna expose you.
What? Let's expose it.
No, you send me $50. I will cosplay whatever character you want to privately. And do a little dancey, and even do a little dancey dance for $50.
So hold on, if a nigga,
I need to add that to my TikTok.
So if a nigga slide you $2, you showing your feet?
What?
I would for $2.
What? Let me pull up out of these house slippers real quick. What?
Not for $2 showing your.
That one there was a violation. Personally, I wouldn't have it. And if...
Yo. Whatever it takes. $2?
But nah.
$50. He said $50 for feet.
He said 2. He said 2.
Oh.
Nah.
That's tax.
No, I'm not sending 2.
Y'all are y'all bougie. I would take it. $2, absolutely. I something.
No.
Now the King of Chaos is Ingro Toenail for $2.
I gotta get this money. My wife likes to shop at Target. All right.
Target ain't cheap.
You going for one day, end up with 20.
Every time.
All right, so everybody, what should it's got King? We haven't heard you in a while. So what makes the 10th spot? We're gonna go off. What do you think makes the 10th spot?
We ain't listed 10 yet. I don't think
we done went through more than 10.
Wait, what's your list?
What of what we talked about makes the 10th spot?
Oh, yeah. Is he asking me?
I'm asking, is it guy Keem?
Oh, Keem. I think he said King. My bad.
Not King.
The Keem, we can't hear him, and he got fireworks going in the background.
Oh, how do you do that?
He got that Apple product
on the MacBook.
The Dragonflow ninjutsu.
Max having.
Yo, he been talking this whole time. We can't hear him.
Still can't hear you, Isekai. You're on mute.
He's not on mute, actually.
He said 1 second. I can read lips. He said chaos. Follow King of Chaos.
1 second. Let me put in subtitles or something.
Twitter? That's what he said?
Oh, he just jumped off and then you want to jump back.
All
right, we're gonna transfer to Noses Poet. What do you think makes the 10th spot?
I like the old gen not translating over to the new gen for 10.
Yeah.
I think that's good for 10.
I'm okay.
Yeah.
Any movie by writing this down?
Yeah, and I agree. Old gen.
I think
of all those other things, I think that one was ridiculous.
That's a good 10th spot. Menace,
I don't even think should be there.
As the guy came is back, hopefully you got a volume. We can hear you now.
I was talking that whole time. I thought niggas just couldn't hear me. I'm like, all right, everyone just be louder than I guess that is wild. Okay, as far as what makes the list. All right, so this is a small subsect of people, but it's enough of them. The people that like shipping, are inappropriate. I was gonna say
shipping underage
Oh,
characters.
shipping. Yeah.
Nah,
That's a good
shipping
one.
as a whole is ridiculous.
That's a good one. We forgot. That's like number 4.
Put that shit higher, please.
That's like number 4.
It's up there.
Oh my god. Spoiler. Naruto doesn't end up with, spoiler again,
Yeah.
Sakura? That's crazy. No, man, this series is trash.
Like,
Ichigo
I
doesn't
think
end up
shipping
with, wait,
really
hold up. That
needs
one's
to
actually
beef in
animated
our
right now.
Put
I
shipping
forgot.
in the tuck,
Forgot
but
that
we do
was
have
awesome.
old gen that can't transition to new gen at 10.
That's 10.
Menace, what do you got at 9? You believe?
Probably, I mean, based off the ones we said, probably like maybe animation. Wait, you said animation?
We didn't get into animation though. But
Animation carries, I thought.
Animation
Animation carries. Yeah, I think animation carries is probably low because, like, again, I think that plays into like a big thing about like. I feel that for a lot of like manga readers, that when they watch some of the anime, they okay, how much does the manga stay true to the anime? Like specifically with Demon Slayer, that shit is ridiculous in my opinion. People say that it's solely like I do agree there is obviously a lot of animation in Demon Slayer, but it has a good intriguing story to it. It's a tragedy story of Tanjiro, but it obviously has a lot of great. It has a lot of great animation that carries with the story. So I think, in my opinion, that's probably a little low.
I think it's a 9 too.
Noises Poe, you got something for 8?
I think 8 was where I put the waifus thing.
Tragic.
I'm not mad at that. That's fine for 8. Watson, you got something for 7?
I'd probably put sub and dub versus dub.
What?
7?
What?
No, we put that at like 1.
No,
Yeah,
that's
that's-
in the top 3, my friend.
Yeah.
Oh well, that's where I put it.
All right.
What do you watch?
You
watch
look, so
Overdub?
you're telling me everything else on that list
Some things don't.
is higher than the sub versus dub conversation.
That's his
Watson wasn't
opinion.
here.
Some people don't need a response.
Watson wasn't here.
Oh, he wasn't here?
No, I'm talking about in his
He
mind.
was here the whole time.
Yeah, he's saying I was
in his-
absent-minded on that
In
conversation.
his mind, he was not here.
Hey, yeah, so you had
We're
something
not
for
putting
7.
that at 7.
King, for 7. Power
Okay.
scaling. Any spoiler? Well, spoilers probably will make top 5. So
Spoilers, power scaling.
I'm gonna put power
Was it-
scaling.
was it
I'm gonna put
mangas?
power scaling there.
true
Absolutely.
to the manga.
I'm gonna put power scaling there at 7. Absolutely, I am. I'm sorry, most people just
I
don't.
think it's a minority versus a majority, so I'm not mad at it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Shoot.
The only reason I think
Okay.
it's higher is on
People
the
can do math.
versus
That's
battles as
Hot
a
takes
part
you-
of power scaling.
Hot takes you have a 6.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think the
Power scaling
versus
at
battle
6, so that works.
comment does make it a little bit higher.
Like I would put power scaling honestly at like 5. I'm not gonna go crazy with it, but I'll put it 5 because you added versus battles with that. And I thought
Oh,
that
they're
was
combined.
yeah,
I put it at
Oh,
5.
so
yeah,
they
I put
would
five.
go up.
Yeah, I didn't know you're combined. You're combined. I'll put it.
It's either 5 or 6.
Like I said, I wouldn't go crazy with it, but I put it
You
at
got
5.
a 6.
You said put it at 6?
All right.
No,
That's
I'm
my
asking
favorite
Watson
number.
if he had that 6.
So then will we be putting True to the Manga at 7 then?
Okay.
I'm not mad at that.
I'm not
Yeah,
mad at
most
that.
anime watchers
That's fine.
said.
Okay.
So what we got so far?
10 is old gen translating into new generation. 9 is animation carrying. 8 is waifus. 7 is true to manga, and 6 is power scaling. We're on 5.
All right. Monterey, what you got at 5? I get that spicy stuff at 5.
I get that's not, well. If I'm not gonna, if power scaling is not 5, I'd probably put I guess spoilers like 5. Like I'd probably put somewhere around spoilers for that. Then spoilers would be 5 because then I had that like 4.
You don't like spoilers at like 1?
I put like
1
5.
no.
I put it
No,
like
I
I
don't think
feel
spoilers.
like
No.
spoilers are like a
tops.
4.
Yeah, 3 at
I don't think 1. I don't think 1 is fine. I had spoilers.
I think
originally
it's
at
3 or 4.
Cry about that's all I'm saying.
Like I put it at 4 because I had power scaling like 5, but I don't think spoilers is 1. I don't think.
So we can put spoilers
Spoilers
at
is
5 for
definitely
right
3
now.
or 4.
Ebony Moonbeam, what do you got at 4? We're putting
What
spoilers
else?
at 5.
What else do we have?
We need like 2 more options.
We have sub versus dub. We have
shipping.
What else are we missing?
Shipping could be at 5.
You had
I feel like I would prefer.
Yeah,
I feel like shipping should be at 5 and spoilers should be at 4.
I'd be okay with that. Yeah.
Shipping at 5 and spoilers at 4. Yeah, I'm for that.
Okay.
So we need a 3, 2, 1.
Right.
Sub versus dub.
Sub versus dub is probably 1.
That's sad.
I like that at 1.
I like that at 1.
Because tribalism is 3.
Yeah.
I like tribalism at 1 because y'all fucking niggas will stand on a hill and just be like, oh,
no, but there are a lot of people that watch a lot of things. Like I joke around and say I'm a One Piece Negro, but that's just because I finally binged it and caught up. But I'm not a One Piece Negro. I'm actually a Bleach Negro. That's mine in the big 3. But I don't walk around talking about.
Oh, I'm sorry. All right, tribalism at 3, sub versus dub at 2, Kenny beat Goku at 1.
That's
just a troll.
That's a perfect one then. Dub is universal to every.
But that's a perfect number 1. Kenny beat Goku.
Watches.
Kenny beat Goku is not 1. You can put that on the
power. It's a troll.
No,
they can be under either one of those.
It's true.
I
would put you under tribalism. Kenny beat Goku should be 3. Tribalism should be 2, and sub versus dub should be 1.
I could be okay with that.
Sub versus dub matters that much?
Yes.
Yes.
Some people are not.
Group of people
years. I don't care about
you, Keem.
I know. There are people that will fight.
I can't hear you.
Like it took me years before I get my friends to watch it in sub. They're like, "Oh, it's I don't want to wait for the new season." I'm like, "Well, there is another season. It's in sub though." Like, and then after a couple episodes,
do you know how many people wait until the shit is dubbed?
Oh
to
God!
Watch something they will avoid spoilers over not watching an anime in sub.
I would love to see those
people
numbers.
like that refuse to start an anime until it's dubbed.
I put power scaling.
Keem, you had something to say, or
Oh no, I'm saying it's a whole subsect of people that simply won't enjoy certain anime because it's not dubbed. Like it's like, oh, listen, when's it coming out? I'm like, yo, watch D Gray Man. It's okay. They're like, no, like I don't know. I'll wait for it. And then
it's like, D Gray Man is crazy.
I thought it was something older and whatnot, but people simply won't enjoy the medium. Like as I watch mostly isekais, there are so many isekais that are never being translated that I can't talk to people about because they'll never watch it because niggas can't read fast. I don't know. I don't understand the whole disconnect.
That's a new hashtag. You need to use it in one of your videos.
Ebony Moonbeam, can you run down the list if we do have one?
Okay. The whole thing?
Yeah.
From 1 to 10 or 10 to 1?
10 to 1.
Okay. At 10, we have old gen translating to new gen. Number 9 is animation carrying the show. 8 is Who's Your Waifu. 7 is True to Manga. 6 is Power Scaling. 5 is Shipping. 4 is Spoilers. 3 is Kenny beat Goku. 2 is Tribalism. And 1 is Sub versus Dub.
Yes, that list.
Scratch that. Kenny beat Goku should not be there. No, that is not an option.
Okay, then let's take it off altogether.
That should be under either power scaling or tribalism. That is not an option.
That's fine.
We finna undo the whole list.
What was that? There must have been one more that we missed because I'm the one that mentioned, but Kenny.
I thought you said like source to the manga.
Best anime?
Source
Can that be one?
True to manga.
True to manga.
It's true to manga. That's 7.
They already said it. Find something.
Yeah.
Kenny beat Goku is not 1. That is a meme. That is not.
It was 1.
That's fine with me. There must be one more that Cam said that we're forgetting. You said you gave us 10, right?
I gave y'all a lot.
That's how is a lot.
Okay, so what has
it number 3? Is all we need number 3?
It'll determine where we put tribalism. It's between 2 and 3.
What we doing about BO
and then we have tribalism. That doesn't matter enough. It doesn't matter enough because a large amount of the anime community don't go to cons.
You know how many people whine about characters not having good or bad character development, or someone says that a character ain't a good character because they just overall don't have like a specific type of character development. I think that's just well.
I'm not mad at it being 3.
But I don't know. The reason I'm not sure that should be even up there over some of these other ones is because there's a lot of people that just watch anime for like the fights and stuff like. There's so many people that do not care about a good story.
Recommendations, anime recommendations.
Okay, yeah.
There we go.
That should be that might be higher up, yo. That's like number 2.
That's a perfect number 3. That's a perfect number 3. Just take out the Goku meme, put it right in there. Anime recommendations.
Go watch One Piece. Oh, it's too long.
I want to say something earlier because we were commenting on that. As far as reading versus watching is quicker unless it's super long like One Piece. It's actually quicker just to read it to catch up if you're reading the manga for One Piece. So in some cases where it's so damn long, you're better off reading it. That's what
I mean, reading is always better because there's like 2 chapters per episode.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
But I can read 2 chapters in like 5 minutes.
Well,
but
you like the anime,
people got inner turmoil from elementary school. It's like you done fucked up Aaron, and then they start, you guys read it backwards and all.
Y'all missed the pizza party because that one person, that one kid that didn't want to read their 50 books.
Stuttering Stanley.
Boy couldn't read with his finger.
Oh goodness!
Y'all don't read Boruto. That's crazy. Speaking of reading,
you don't read.
I'm plugging Boruto every
anything,
time.
Boruto.
I'm plugging Boruto every chance I get now.
Please stop.
I'm gonna make a meme where all of us are replaced with Boruto.
That one there was a violation. Personally, I wouldn't have it.
I like to read while I poop. I don't read poop.
That's crazy. If I see any of y'all on Boruto ever, I can't wait because it's gonna be.
Never see me on Boruto.
Don't worry about it.
You want to know something, Chaos? I have like the first 5 volumes of Boruto. It's actually the first manga that I ever got in one of those box sets. But I tried watching the anime and I was like, hell no. Nah. And I haven't picked up that manga since.
We have our 10. Well, where does anime hot takes go inside of it? Does it break the 10, or are we just chilling as an honorable mention?
It depends on what the hot take is, I think.
I give it honorable mention because of exactly that. Yeah, it depends on the take. Like if someone says something ridiculous, like One Piece is a good anime, well, yeah, obviously that's gonna get a lot of people upset. But if you say something normal, like Boruto,
y'all let
chapter, then One Piece,
y'all gonna let it slide.
That's another thing. You know what I'm saying? Like
I could put hot takes over shipping at 5.
What?
The way they ship these kids in My Hero Icon.
Oh, you talking about? Hold on, you talking about kids?
No, shipping.
You have never seen shipping done. You've never seen shipping if you have not been in an all-female anime group. When I tell you the characters that you would never think would be shipped together,
this is a sick Negro.
I'm telling you. I stay in some of these groups just for the fan art and the fanfics that they come up with. Between some, let me tell you, Gojo and Ghetto, let me tell you, I could die a happy woman just with 3 of the stories I've seen in that damn group that I'm in. Y'all don't understand shipping. Y'all don't understand shipping.
They obviously have Gojo as a top, so I mean.
Wait, have y'all heard of Super Senior Gojo? I didn't know what that was until because I did a thing on it. And so I was like, oh, I'll go to school with Gojo. That ain't no problem. And she's like, no, bro, you don't want to go to school with Super Senior. I don't know if I can even say it. It's like Gojo's like, okay, cool.
Gojo's I forgot about fanfics.
Yeah, it's like a fanfic of Gojo going after freshman anime characters. It's super sus. So no, it's a whole thing. It's shipping him with people.
And that falls into the shipping thing. Yeah. So yeah, shipping gotta stay up there.
Fanfics and the shipping, then yeah, that's fine. But
okay, we'll put it as a
honorable number 6.
Fanfics.
What was what?
What was number 6?
Power scaling.
Yeah.
So yeah, this was a solid episode with a lot of opinions. So, you see the stuff Negroes take seriously. Fanfiction is wild. Oh, so you don't want to do the bending? most of those cases, your favorite anime character is. And,
y'all all didn't miss that pop culture reference. That was genius, Cam.
I definitely, yeah. No, that was smooth.
That was genius. That's from For
put
Colored
that out
Girls with our
So you
mom,
the
and Janet.
I'm
With
gonna
you doing the one bending?
Boss.
That's crazy, man. That good shit, Cam.
Tired of suffering. I'm tired of suffering.
I got
Yo,
it.
when they was shipping them fucking My Hero characters, and all the Negroes.
All Might, Deku.
I don't have that.
Shoto and Dabi.
I don't be seeing that shit like that.
No, I specifically said them Reddit Negroes be doing that shit. They get in the
Especially on Reddit.
Yeah, I do not.
Twitter
be seeing that
too.
shit.
I'm telling you, Twitter. I have full accounts that ship
I
Dazai and
used,
Shuya.
I used to see them ship Naruto and Sasuke back when we was
They
young.
still
Listen,
do.
Sasuke
they
Naruto
still
is
do.
huge. It's like the number one fic on fanfiction. Like that pairing is the top one for whatever reason.
It's like, oh, they're not a romantic relationship. First kiss and then he chased him
I
forever.
mean, they are, but
That's the whole story.
Here you go.
they're not.
True.
They're in a
They're
clearly
totally a
bro.
couple.
Are we gonna
Naruto and
listen?
Sasuke is in
They're definitely having an
they're in a
affair.
homosexual relationship.
So, that one there was a violation. Personally, I wouldn't have it. And if
We shouldn't be
It's
listening
like
to
it's like
this.
Brokeback Mountain. Whatever we do
You said you
together
shouldn't be
on the
listening to what?
battlefield is what we do. But y'all can have children and all that other stuff. It's just like Brokeback Mountain.
Or on the Hokage
I
Mountain.
was saying we're not gonna hear this Boruto fan shit on Naruto.
What? I'm speaking the facts, man. What you mean?
You know,
Naruto-
I hadn't said nothing.
Naruto
but-
has twice as much filler as Boruto.
Listen, why would Naruto
Boruto good. I
marry?
like
Why would Naruto marry weak ass Hinata just to put just like that he's on the DL? I would figure
Hinata's not weak.
Yeah.
She's tough.
She's kitchen level, so just like
Country level?
The disrespect.
Yeah,
the
he's still on it.
disrespect.
He say that shit all the time.
I hope you get canceled, Cam.
in the
Hey,
Sakura, so there you go. They can continue the DL relationship as a Shadow Kage. I'm the Hokage.
Shadow, like a shadow brother.
Yeah. When
It's
you're
a literal
dumping
shadow
long
brother.
journeys, come see me to stamp out this paperwork. You know, stuff like that. So just like, I get it.
the real Hokage.
Not
Listen, that's your favorite character.
Shikamaru sitting on the
see
couch the whole time.
Zoro and Goofy doing that. I don't see, Renji and Ichigo doing that. But Naruto and Sasuke, they got that. That's fair.
There's levels to bromance, my friend. Levels.
I don't see that with Bond and Meliodas. They just the bros.
I don't know.
Just
They
the
little.
bros.
Nah, they little.
They can be a little. They
Hold up,
can be a little. They can be a
Meliodas and
little.
Bond a little.
Boy, ain't no way, boy. 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 Boy, ain't no way.
You
Hey,
see,
They can be a little sus though.
before we
Every now and
log
again.
off, you see Bond coming through with the natty ice, and then Meliodas got the game controller.
Absolutely. Bond a
Yeah.
little zesty. Ain't
Yo,
nothing wrong
yo,
with
yo. Meliodas' girl joins in on them, not the other way around. That's how that
And
is.
then it turns off Bond, so we'll fanfic thing. So other than that, Menace, what you got going on, good sir?
Shit, aside from me being on Player Shorts Anime this Friday at 5 o'clock Central Time, go and check that out. Gonna be doing what I usually do, Gonna be every weekend, not every weekend, every Tuesday, probably like 7, 8 o'clock, and be going live, usually with Cam. If you want to hear that boy talk just as nasty as you do on here, please join my lives. I talk anime and wrestling. Just to go ahead and check me out on Man Society 3 on TikTok. Hey, let me get that 16K, man.
Takes on there. I just, it's regular.
That's
the Hogan
that was a
drop
nice
is better
flex. Let me get that
saying-
16K. Like 15K wasn't enough.
Saying the Hogan leg drop is better than the stunner is literally one of the nastiest things I've ever heard
Yeah,
in
that
my
is
life.
disrespectful.
Like there will be no argument against that, bro. Like that is
I
nasty.
love if you
It
would
is
take something out of
disrespectful.
context. He's doing it again. He said on Friday for context.
This is your show. Context away.
I have another show for
It's like
wrestling.
context.
Save it for wrestling. You know what I mean? So, Notice's Poet, what you got going on, sir?
Hey man, I be doing the streaming thing on Twitch. You know what I'm saying? I'm working on the YouTube stuff. Me and the wife did the first episode of Anime Talking Tea, and when we edit the audio, we're gonna post that. So podcast coming very soon.
I have a question before you go any further, because you says talking tea. Do y'all have tea?
Anime Talking Tea. But yeah.
Yay! I'm definitely joining. I love tea.
Watson.
I'm down here on vacation in Florida right now. But
yeah, let's see with the multiple Negroes walking behind you.
Love that. But other than that, just working on some music production stuff and taking my uncultured ass to watch more cultured anime.
Thanks a lot.
You know what I'm saying?
Come on through Jacksonville. I'll put you on a shit ton of anime, friend.
And give you my 2 cents on why Attack on Mid was mid as hell in the game.
You are such. You know what? I got a new one to add to this list. I got a new one to add to this list. Niggas that follow behind anything that people say on the internet. You are such a. You just regurgitate the bullshit that comes out of other people's mouths and use it as your own. That is crazy.
Did you watch it?
Crazy. That is
Did you not see the 36-inch bust down?
You didn't watch it?
No. So I didn't see the last Attack on Mid episode.
Hey, hold on, noiseless.
L, I'm sorry, bro. You just take the L. Then me. You didn't watch it.
Just been talking about stuff you ain't even watch.
Man, shit ain't got serious.
Y'all saying I didn't watch
talking
it?
shit about shit he ain't even watched.
Wait. You hear?
Real quick before y'all spoil anything, noiseless hasn't seen it, so.
No, I haven't seen the ending yet.
Because
but you good. Y'all can talk about it. I don't care.
We're coming over here.
I actually saw it, so thank you.
And you still have that wrong opinion? That's like looking outside, seeing the sun, and saying
it was
it's nighttime.
bad. It wasn't good. I didn't like it. You don't like my opinion?
But that's what happened in the. Never mind. King passed it back.
No, telling an Attack on Titan fan you don't like the show is like saying World War III, man.
No, I don't mind it because Attack on Titan is not for everybody. It is an acquired taste type of anime. I do not believe it's for everybody. But one thing I will never take is someone that says that one of the best anime of all time is Dragon Ball Z, and that is great character development and great storyline over something like Attack on Titan. Bullshit. I will never accept it. I will never accept it. I will never accept it. And that is why there's levels to being an anime Negro, and you're right here and I'm right here. That's why. That's why. That's why.
You don't have to like
it's fine. It's fine. No, and I don't like majority of your opinions, but it's cool. It be like that. It be like that.
She is a prime example of like those type of Attack on Titan fans. Like that right there.
I literally just said there's people that
just as worse.
Just said that I am perfectly okay if you don't like it, if you have a valid reason. But I do not believe that he has a valid reason because majority of the reason.
Look,
niggas like Attack on Titan's ending, just so we're clear.
I know Dragon Ball Z ain't the best. I ain't dumb. I just tell you that probably to piss you off. But I know it ain't the best. I just like Goku, my guy. That's all. I know it ain't the best. I know that shit.
Watson is the true villain.
Listen, real quick. King Chaos, your first episode back. How you feeling?
I'm good. I miss y'all. Y'all a bunch of Negroes.
I just harassed you on TikTok too. I was like, "Where have you been?"
I know. I know
it's your mama.
No, and Watson came through. Literally showed you boys some love too. Gave me like a bunch of reposts out of nowhere. Geekster hit me up, and Cam had reached. I love the Blerd Cartel. If y'all aren't following all these dope people here, be sure to do so. But also hit your boy up at King of Chaos _1 on TikTok, YouTube, and Twitter now. We just dropped our new My Hero Academia chapter spoiler review. Won't get into anything about what it's about, but things are going crazy as always.
So not just spoiling Negroes, and he's one of them. Ebony Moonbeam.
Hey everybody, you can find me at Ebony_Moonbeam on TikTok, on Instagram. I'm a nice person in general, but I take my anime seriously. And so I'm never gonna apologize for that. And that's why y'all keep me on the show, because I keep y'all on y'all toes. Because I speak about real nigga shit. Okay. So anyways, if you want to continue to see more of me do that, I'm always here on Wednesdays at the Roundtable. I am also Sundays at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 5 p.m. Pacific Time. I am one of the 3 beautiful hosts on Waifu Views, which is a female Blerd-led podcast. We have an amazing cosplayer that goes by the name of Ooh Poppy that's going to be there this weekend. And we also have a Discord, or YouTube, a Facebook, and Instagram. Shout out to us. We just hit over 200 followers on the Waifu Views Facebook page, which we literally just opened last month. So that's cool. And I'm still dropping different cosplays for spooky season that I never got out. And I am also going to be doing a Talking to the Moon episode this week about Attack on Titan as a whole, as well as the series finale. So if you're interested in that, that will be streaming through the Waifu Views page as well as my personal page. And anybody that wants to talk about it on this panel is welcome to come and join. And I have no problem if you have objective opinions, differing opinions than me. I actually like having those type of conversations. So feel free to come through and check that out. And yeah, I'm also around on Tuesdays for Blerd Cartel Plays. Yesterday was tragic for me. I struggled a bit, but
You won a game.
it's okay. I won a game. Yeah, A. Like 6. But
Y'all don't want to compete with me with this anime quiz stuff, man.
Hey, bro, when you weren't there, I got like four or 5 of them. No, because she's right. LT,
Here we go. We were almost good.
Round 2. Round 2. Let's go.
Fight.
We're ready.
No. See, for real, I want to. Now, before we even go, I want to say that, Sir, Mr. King of Chaos,
yes, what's up?
Naruto has 223 episodes of filler. Shippuden had 203, and Naruto had 90.
Which means I'm right. Naruto has more.
Shippuden is a different show than Naruto.
Oh my God! This heroes scraping bottom of the barrel, gonna break their fingernails for an argument.
Your first 200 episodes was filler. I ain't trying to hear that.
Just FYI, what?
I heard
Hey, that was all distorted. That was real distorted. But anyway, Isekai King. You can follow me on all socials at Isekai King. Talking all things anime, especially One Piece, because I am a One Piece Negro. But other things are open and whatnot. So yeah, just follow me on for more information.
I was saying Attack on Titan is number 4 on my anime list of all time. Just FYI, Watson.
Put it out there. Listen, Roundtable, Wednesdays, 8 p.m. We're going to bring on the topic. But, shout out to everybody that's on. Shout out to everything they got going on. Once again, Blerd.com. Go get their merch that's on there. You got the Spider-Punk variant on there. Got the Doom Slayer variant on there. And then shout out to Mo Lari, who's let us sponsor one of his MK1 tournament brackets. That episode is out on YouTube on his page. So, go watch some MK1 tournaments. And then go follow us on YouTube for the most part. We just got YouTube just fix up the algorithm for us. So, get some looks here. Shout out to What It Sound Like Tomorrow, followed by Welcome to Hollywood. So, Welcome to Hollywood, talking about some Blerd Cartel topics. It's been posted on the page on Facebook. And What It Sound Like, probably the album reviews, vocalist tournament, stuff like that. Shout out to Honey and Cocoa Podcast. It'll be on Friday.
Gang.
You know what I mean? So, and shout out to Make It Make Sense. Also be on Saturday, a little earlier. And shout out to Blerd Syndicate. Shout out to Friday Night Year, Friday, 8 p.m. Talking that wrestling.
Wrestling.
We is out of here. Good people. So, enjoy yourselves.
This man with the effects in the bottom right. I hope that y'all just out, bro. That's all I'm saying.